Hey, I'm Black Dragon, and welcome to Think Tactical. Now, imagine this. You send your children off to college, and they get drugged, and one maybe even raped. This is what happened at a university. And we're going to talk about how to keep your kids tactical when you send them off to school on tonight's edition of Think Tactical, right after this. All right. I'm Black Dragon, and here we go, man. So, listen, our children are our greatest commodity. They are our futures. If we don't have them, then our bloodline stops. And one thing that we want to do is we want to create in our children we want to foster in them an environment of safety. And when they're gone away from home, it's just really hard to protect them. So you got to really teach them how to protect themselves. You got to teach them how to be and how to think tactically. So we're going to run this here for you. Let's pull this up. It's really kind of sad, but we're going to talk about it. So here we go. Tap to unmute. Check this out. Okay, we'll try it again. And action.
Officials at Cornell University.
Oh, boy, here we go. I just love these technical glitches. Okay, this is probably a little better. All right, start it back from the beginning. And, boy, this thing is so skinny here. I can barely touch it. All right, action.
Officials at Cornell University have suspended all fraternity parties and social events after at least 4 students reported being drugged and one described being sexually assaulted at a fraternity-affiliated off-campus house. Now, the name of the fraternity was not released, but officials say there will be no parties allowed until school staff members and student leaders are confident they can occur safely.
Wow, it's quite a thing there. At least 4 students said that they became incapacitated despite drinking little to no alcohol at parties off campus houses affiliated with fraternities, the university police have said. Now, this is kind of crazy. The article goes on to, the article is in Today. Fraternity parties have been temporarily suspended, as you guys heard, at Cornell University after the University Police Department issued alerts that at least 4 students said they were drugged and another reported being sexually assaulted at off-campus affiliated houses affiliated with fraternities, school officials said. Student leaders from the university's Interfraternity Council made the decision to suspend all fraternity parties and social events effective immediately on November 6th after an emergency meeting, according to a joint statement released on November 7th by Ryan Lombardi, the vice president for student and campus life, and university president Martha E. Polak. Fraternity leaders will take this time to implement stronger health and safety plans, they said in the statement. No IFC affiliated social events will resume until student leaders at Cornell staff are confident activities can take place responsibly and safely. The joint statement came 3 days after the university police at the Ivy School League in Ithaca, New York, said in an alert that they had been made aware of at least 4 incidents between September 24th and November 3rd, in which students reported to have consumed little to no alcohol at an off-campus location, but became incapacitated while attending parties. One individual reported being given roofies. Now, I don't know what a roofie is. I have to look that up. But one individual reported being given roofies, the illegal drug, Rohypnol, there you go, that acts as a sedative and dissolves in drinks, police said. University police also issued an alert on November 6th that a person reported being sexually assaulted while attending an event in an off-campus area. Listen, folks, you got to empower these kids with the thought processes and behaviors and policies that will keep them safe, because they're drinking, they're away from home, and they're exercising their free spirit to become who they're going to become, and they're not necessarily thinking tactical. It's your job to be up their butts like a red hot poker. You feel me? To ask them, are you using a buddy system? Do you have a driver? I know you're away from home. I know you're grown, but things like this are happening. Do you have an emergency number? We just saw a thing last week where they were putting tissues on people's doors. You touch the tissue and you pass out. These creeps are out here, man. So you got to be sure to be working hard to keep your children thinking tactically. So we're going to have some experts on another show, and we're going to talk about all the things that these kids should and shouldn't be doing at these parties, college campuses. So listen, we all went to them when we were in college, but perhaps times have changed. It's more dangerous now, and we got to work to keep our kids safe. That's what we want for our own, right? Right. Anyway, check us out at thinktacticalnews.com, where you'll get all your online prepper and think tactical and situational news and tips and things like that. Also, our podcast is Think Tactical. Our Think Tactical podcast is everywhere you get podcasts. It's syndicated all over the place. So you get a podcast there, you'll find Think Tactical. And make sure to check us out, Think Tactical, here on YouTube. Like, share, and subscribe, people. And also look for us on Facebook. Right now, it's called Black Dragon Survivalist Blog. But pretty soon, it will be turned to Think Tactical, too. All right. That's my 2 cents. Love to hear your 2 cents in the comment section below. What do you do to keep your kids safe? What's the talk you've had with your kids that you can share on here that we can use to help others? You know what I'm saying? Leave that in the comment section below. Thanks for tuning in. And you better be thinking tactical. Always think tactical. And we'll see you in a minute when we break out the first bug out bag we're going to be looking at is... Well, let's do yours first.
Yeah, how about you first?